Hi everybody, Dr. Kogan, Center for Integrative Medicine. Quite exciting today. So I'm at this, it's called Linoleic Farm, and we're picking currants. So pretty rare. Currants are the most underappreciated berries in the world. Actually, in the United States, it's really hard to find them. The reality is it's the best existing berry for nutritional value, and I'm going to highlight a couple of key points that probably nobody knows. So first of all, they are the highest food in omega-6 that is commercially available in the United States to be picked as a food. Other sources of omega-6 are evening primrose oil and borage is not something you'll be able to easily find. They're also the highest in vitamin C. There are absolutely, they have a fascinating research story about use of black currant extracts for cancer. It's not fully evidenced, but there's been several pretty interesting studies pointing to that effect. And the last big one, of course, is anti-aging. It's one of the most pigment-rich berries, which are quite strong in scavenging free radicals, but also promoting longevity. So this is some of the highlights. So yeah, and you can pick them here yourself. And apparently, you know, you can eat them right off the bush. I hope that they're pretty clean. So, and I'm going to show you. So this is the red currants. The red currants come in this little. Those of you who've never seen how they grow, they have this little thing. And then the black currants on the other side. Let's see if we can find some. So they are. You know, they're not, you have to pick them, I mean, I guess you can pick them in clusters, but they're more like separated. So let's see what else we can pick here. So here's another little cluster. So yeah, the taste is a bit different. So the black ones are generally, when they're in the peak season right now, they're kind of a close to sweet, although there's some sourness to them. And the red ones almost never really sweet. So, well, these ones are actually sweeter than I would expect. No, they're not. So the red ones are kind of bitter, and I think that's also why they're heavily under-recognized, because of their taste. They're not very sweet at all. They're never sweet. But that also tells you that they're much higher in vitamin C than many other berries we're accustomed to, like blackberries or raspberries. So, yeah, I'm particularly going to highlight again the omega-6 content. About 2/3 of U.S. population is deficient in omega-6, and of course, those of you who've been following my work know very well that omega-6s are essential fatty acids. We always think of them as pro-inflammatory. That's actually incorrect. There are some omega-6 that are anti-inflammatory and some that are pro-inflammatory. So they're arachidonic acid derived amino acids, essential fatty acids, not essential fatty acids that are come from animal protein, animal foods. They are actually pro-inflammatory. But GLA, gamma linoleic acid, that's come from berries like this, they're actually anti-inflammatory, and they're really important. And in the US, we're seeing a lot of shift, and I've also seen a lot of people who are taking too much omega-3s without taking enough of omega-6, and people like this often end up with a lot of specific issues. I would highlight just a couple. So one is chronic skin conditions, like particular skin eczema, psoriasis. Those can actually sometimes be cured by taking enough omega-6. I have seen that. In our clinic, we do diagnose, we actually test for omega-6 and omega-3 balance. And we often would recommend supplementation if we find that someone is deficient in omega-6. But you can come to the farm like this, eat the berries, and never become omega-6 deficient. And you know, the taste, you have to make a decision on the taste. Most people prefer black, and in fact, like if I'm looking here who's picking what, there's a lot more people picking black than picking red. And also, you know, I think you probably tasted some jams, like black and red. So again, usually black would be sweeter. I hope that was helpful. I'll keep it under 5 minutes, and stay tuned for more. As always, highlighting fascinating things that are good for your health and any news in field of integrative medicine, wellness, and longevity. Stay well, friends. Bye.